Now, your exclusive local alert weather forecast from Central Oregon's news leader.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. We have a pretty nice day set up for us today after quite a few storms actually rolled through last evening. We're clearing out through the day. So this is your live view from the Old Mill District this morning. We're waking up to mostly sunny skies, plenty of blue out there. We're kind of going to hold on to that, I think, for the good portion of the day. Storm chances are moving to the eastern side of the state. So we're staying clear of storms today, but those are heading out to the eastern half of the state. We still have elevated fire risk through the afternoon, not just for us here in Central Oregon, but for a good portion of the state of Oregon. And then the rest of the week, we're going to be sunny, we're going to be warm, slightly cooler than where we've been. We've been in those 90s to start out the week, but we're going to be back in those 80s and cooling to those near normal temperatures through the end of the weekend, heading into the weekend. So fire weather warning, or red flag warning rather, is out for areas to our north, to our south, to our east. These are active until tonight. 8, 9, 11 p.m. is when they'll expire progressively. Now, the one that Central Oregon had over our region yesterday has expired. However, we're still pretty dry at the surface. We have gusty winds. We had those storms move through yesterday, so we're going to want to keep a watchful eye out in case we see any new fire starts through the day, just that maybe we're smoldering yesterday and catch flame here through the afternoon. So we're going to be a bit breezy this afternoon, gusts around 20, 25 miles per hour for most of us, but start to get a little bit further north, a little bit closer to Wasco County, where we do have that red flag warning up there. Warm Springs, about 30-mile-an-hour gusts, which is on that gusty or breezy side here through the second portion of the day. Most of us settling down in those overnight hours, but Warm Springs staying breezy in those overnight hours. Here this morning, mostly clear skies. In fact, clear ring skies. We woke up to a couple clouds out there, especially right along that I-5 corridor. Those clouds dissipating. We're going to see plenty of sunshine here heading into the afternoon. So a few clouds out, but clearing into the afternoon. Wednesday, 5 p.m. This is this evening. Storms popping up out to the east. They're going to stay out to the east through those nighttime hours. And then waking up tomorrow morning with, again, a couple clouds, but we stay dry, we stay clear. Heading into the evening time, we do get some increase in cloud cover. Now, there is a slight chance we see a couple storms popping up right on that border, the eastern border of the state, but Central Oregon, we should remain dry. However, early Friday morning, I'm going to mention it just because it's 4th of July. Although the chances are so slim, I would not plan your day around it. Early Friday morning, there's a chance for a rogue shower or a rogue storm across Central Oregon. A couple models are producing that, but again, very slim chance. I wouldn't plan your day around it. The afternoon on Friday should be sunny and dry. Right now, temperatures in those 50s and 60s, 58 in Sun River. We're heating up to those 80s today, so dropping below that 90-degree mark after a couple hot days in the high desert. Getting closer to normal, but still about 5, 8 degrees above normal. There's an 87 from Bend north into Madras, and then lows tonight are going to drop down into the 40s and 50s. So we'll get a little bit of relief in those overnight hours as our afternoon highs progressively cool back to near normal by 4th of July.